What was that? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. For those of you who don't know who we are, I represent several teams of very highly trained astral projectors. And we've been out flying around trying to shut down the cabal with great success. Now, it's a hot day here in Australia. It is really hot. Now, today we found the group that I've been looking for the longest time. Now we're doing another mission as we usually do, and this mission was about uh, the mantoids trying to poison the global definition of water, like the element of water. And you see, the mantoids, they don't understand human emotion. They're insect groups. They are of a hive mind, so individual emotion is totally alien to them. And so, right from the beginning, they've been trying to suppress human emotion as much as they can. And this is their latest act. It hasn't lasted very long. We caught them, we caught their first effort last week and we shut it down. And this week we see it again with a little bit more gusto. But uh, this time we took down the entire organization. Oh, wow, it's hot out here. Which these sorts of missions I'm not even printing anymore. I'm not even publishing this sort of stuff because it's just another day at the office. Like, I don't know if you guys want to hear everything, but my resources are pretty stretched as it is, just getting out to you what I get out to you. So the really interesting part comes here. You see, what we did was we found the place where they were polluting the global definition of water, the element of water, just like fire, air, earth, water. We found the place where they're doing that. Then we followed through to the next dimension where they were polluting it from. We found a lab. We set effect what we call like C4, we call them light nukes, and we detonated that entire dimension where they're doing that, killing all of their people and ending that practice. We then followed it up to the next group, to the parent hive mind. Now, this hive mind had 4 projects on the go that we ended all as well. We destroyed all of them there too. And oh wow! But this hive mind was the boss of the project to pollute the emotional definition for humanity. Now, the next step up, we went up again and we found that there were like 14 equal hive minds, project, hive mind, higher hive mind, and we destroyed all of that too. And then when we looked for their parent, we found the master hive mind, the one who is we'll call them the admiral of operations here on Earth for the mantoids. And what was really interesting was that when we got there, he was already dead. When we got there, there was already another team flying there over the corpse of this master mantoid monster. And so, like, I've been dying to meet these guys. Like, I love seeing other groups doing this work. And if you're out there as a group doing this work, get in touch with me because I'm sure we can work together. But these guys, I thought they were human to begin with, and like, I set up a rose on the astral planes, and it just says hi, and it just shouts hi for as long as we could, as long and loud as it can. And one of them noticed that. But you see, these guys, they had their illusion, material on. So we thought we were meeting a team of 40 or 50 at a first glance. But once you clear away all the illusions, there are only 3 of them. There are only 3 of them. They're reporting back to somebody who wasn't on mission with them, which was kind of cool. But it took a while, and like, we're going, so who are you? And they go, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? And that won't happen for a little bit. And so then told them on the astral planes, we told them to get a pen. We all did the mental projection, get a pen. And then I started spelling out my name. We all goes A, L, O, B, like that. And by the time we were halfway through Alabar Jones, they go, we know who you are. And I go, well, thanks for making that easy. Who are you? And as it turns out, they identify themselves as the group that split off from the Galactic Federation. These are the rebels who left the Federation, all different federations. There are a few of them, but these guys collect because, and I said, why did you do it? The first statement they made was those federations are corrupted, they're infiltrated. Now, I don't have an opinion on that yet. I don't have it. Love what you're doing, Wambonda. Thank you. Look, it's very exciting because these are the aliens who are not just telling humans what to do and not giving them a fantastic story, like not telling them stories. These are the aliens who are rolling up their sleeves and picking fights with humanity's enemies and winning. And I like it. I think they're good dudes because this is the group that's not using these events. It's not using this war to politic its way into more power. They're not using this position, they're not using this story to become as a platform for political power or personal power. They're not. They're just fighting it. And I asked them, I said, so if you know who we are, how come you didn't contact us sooner? And there's so much debate, like as to what's really going on with them and why they haven't made contact with humanity before. But the way that we found them, the way that they introduced themselves, standing over the corpse of our enemies, I think that's exactly who we want to be hanging out with. We don't want these guys telling us these brilliant stories about how we're, brothers and sisters from across the stars and how much they love us, but they ignore it when when our children are being eaten by reptilians. Like, we don't need friends like that who just talk and don't do anything. What we've found are the ones who are doing stuff but don't talk. Now, we got, which is odd and interesting, but we get we did get them to agree to a second meeting in which I want to do a live. I want everybody to meet them. I would love to hear your questions. The time is not set yet, but it'll be in a morning Australia time and an evening time later this week. If you want to get onto that, if you want to hear about it, then follow my name, Alabar Jones, on Facebook. Friend me on Facebook because I'll be publishing all that stuff there. It's exciting. It means that we've sifted through yet another layer of BS that is being fed to humanity. I really think we're onto something fresh and vital and new. And I think the story of the passive Pleiadians is over. I think they're going to be pushed to the wayside if what I am looking at is what I think it is. We don't know for sure yet, but that's why we're going to interview them together. You don't know how long I've been waiting to find some aliens that we can trust. And I'm not saying we can trust them yet, but they look about right. Like, it's not that, oh, it's exciting. Anyway, I'm just, it's got me. It's got me. But like the team we were with, they're all asking the right questions. They're going, anyway, lots and lots of questions, lots yet to be answered. I am looking forward to meeting this faction. They wouldn't even name their faction, but they said they've got thousands of members who have left different federations because of the corruption, because of the infiltration, because of the drama and inaction that those groups are responsible for. Look, if you want to hear my opinion on what's going on with the alien groups at the moment, you might want to look at good Pleiadians, bad Pleiadians, because it's just trying to expand the breadth of the discussion about them. But you watch that, it'll make perfect sense to you. And it's probably, and one of my friends, they saw it and they said, oh, when you're talking about the Pleiadians and you sound like an adult, that's amazing. Good on you. So if you want to know, watch that one, good Pleiadians, bad Pleiadians. And it's obviously put me in an alignment for to meet the group that we're actually chasing, to meet the ones who are doers and not just talkers. Look, anyway, I'll follow up. I'll book a time for this live, and I look forward to seeing you all there. Thank you very much. Stay well. Bye for now.